All right, everybody, I got Mr. Robert Powerhouse Sagers, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, and he is ready to show us how to build some single property listing websites on our Sierra Interactive website. They added some cool new features on virtual open houses and some scheduling there. And I think this is very relevant because I just got off a top agent mastermind session this morning, and in some MLSs, they're now allowing us to put a domain name or a virtual open house link into the MLS. And we should all be trying to figure out how we can actually really strategically promote a virtual open house to the actual buyers, not just to entertain and educate our social media communities. So I'd love, Robert, if you can just, I know you just did an awesome Facebook live session on this in the Sierra Interactive Facebook group. So for those of you guys that haven't done that, please go there for more. But I just want to see if I can get Robert just kind of take us through quickly, just
Sure.
a quick view of it to get everybody's whistle wet and get them inspired on, what they should be doing.
Yeah, Patrick, and great to be with you again. And just a couple of things. One is that there are many MLSs that are now transitioning and adapting to the current coronavirus, COVID-19 climate related to putting virtual open house links into a listing. And we are working right now with our development team to make it and accommodate for that so that we can put those right then into the content page, the property detail pages on your site. A little bit different, the update that we did just do, and we've been really working hard, as you know, on some of the updates that are going to be really nice for our clients in this time. We're contextual. This is May 1st, 2020. This is not 2027 or 2013.
That's right.
And we've got this certain context. Every pro site that Sierra provides, a client can create up to 100 individual single property sites. The only cost to them is the domain that you purchase and the time that you invest. And they're really straightforward. So if you click on your gear icon and come on down to property sites, you can, again, make up to 100 of these, 100 at a time. So if you sell a listing, move on, big team, you can archive sites, and it's very straightforward. You do have some default settings. You can add a new site right here, and you just work down the tabs on the left-hand side. Now, if you want to see you got a couple of design options. So this is what the first option would look like, and this is what the second option would look like. So you can certainly work through this and see what would make most sense for your design style or for your seller. I'm going to go and show you a site that's already been created on this demo site. It's nothing fancy because this is just a demo site that we use. And I want to show you the feature that you're talking about. I mean, beyond being able to change the colors, add your logo, add some text there in the footer, beyond being able to put some of these details related to amenities and a floor plan. You can add as many virtual tours as you wish, or video tours. You could do photo tours, 3D tours. You could add neighborhood information, neighborhood videos, and various things to these sites. Upload the photos that you want at high definition. This is the feature you're referring to, and we released this last week, maybe Monday of this week, actually, and we're really excited about it. We have allowed our clients up to this point to schedule up to 3 different open houses, and that on the front end of the site, below that hero image, it would say upcoming open house, this date and time, right? But with the current climate, we also wanted to give our clients the ability to schedule virtual open houses. We do not think that virtual open houses are going to go away when stay-at-home orders and quarantines lift, by the way. We think they're going to stick around. They make a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Even if you do them simultaneous to the in-person open house. All you have to do is go to this listing information tab and select that you're going to schedule an upcoming virtual open house, which you can do live, or you could pre-record and just stream it at the time. So we could make one, for example, for tomorrow from 1 to 3 and put a little bit of a description here. We can put up to 1,000 characters. We can do hyperlinks and maybe post out to various places that we want people to go.
I think right there is a good place for us to put in, maybe a Zoom registration link, so.
Yeah, or a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, YouTube channel. And also even, for some of us, maybe even like a Calendly link. Hey,
sure.
Book an appointment with me, or, book an appointment with me and you pick your time and I will go live for you specifically.
You can do that as well.
If
you can't make it at this time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, just it's an opportunity, for us to book appointments with potential buyers out there. And I think, you guys are starting to see, and I think most people are seeing, that when we give the consumer an opportunity to book an appointment and to choose a time and to choose and to have control over that, we're seeing huge amounts of success with that. So, if you guys haven't really set up a Calendly account, if you haven't really set up your Zoom account, let's get that done. And so we can play around with this and get more registrations with time commitments from the consumer, which is powerful.
So let's pretend we
Robert,
say, let's just pretend that all good. That's really good insights. No need to shut up. Let's say we want to say, join us in person or online. We'll stream here live. If you can't make it, book a live tour here. You could link out to your Calendly, as you suggested, Patrick. So all we'll need to do, and you can grab this from Facebook, you can grab this from YouTube Live, you can grab it from anywhere that you can get an iframe code. You just grab that code and it's optional, but if you want to stream it live at the scheduled time, you just paste the iframe code right here. And then at 12:45 p.m. tomorrow, 15 minutes ahead of our scheduled open time, there'll be a little image that says, hey, it's going to start in 15 minutes. It'll count down. And at 1 o'clock, that iframe code will start streaming live into your single property site. People can come to the single property site and view it, or go to the source, wherever it is that you're streaming it from, into Facebook, into your single property site. And it's a nice feature to be able to accommodate for the current climate, and hopefully something that's going to be really helpful for folks when they are not able to do, massive, big in-person open houses, and or they want to be a little bit more efficient with their time. And the people who might be attending the open house, they might want to be a little more efficient with their time, or maybe they are from out of town and not able to travel in to see it. They can walk with you through the open house, or you could just record it before, start streaming it at 1 o'clock. And so we'll go ahead and just save it and view it from the front end. Again, demo site, it is very ugly, but it's just for demonstration purposes. So we'll go ahead and look at it, click that preview button to see what it looks like. And you'll see right here, virtual open house, Saturday, May 2nd, 1 to 3. Join us in person online. We'll stream live here. If you can't make it, book a tour live. We might have a link again to our Calendly. And then at 12:45 tomorrow, Saturday, May 2nd, we'd see the countdown begin. And at 1 o'clock, the stream would occur until 3 o'clock, and then it would disappear. You can schedule up to 3 of these. So you could then have one the next day, especially if you got a video recording. You could have one the next Saturday. And as soon as the one comes down, the next one would go up.
Nice.
So this is a really nice feature. Single property sites are one of those things that we have a lot of clients who utilize very well. And, especially for listing presentations, you can add, tracking codes and various things and show analytics on views. And that can be really nice for our clients. And then it can be a way to generate some buyer leads as well. And I know, Patrick, you place a heavy emphasis in your business and coaching on really working well with buyer leads. And I really personally appreciate that emphasis that you have. But you can have people contact you down here. This will register them as a lead on your account. You can route them via your lead routing rules and so forth.
Nice. Yep. Awesome. Okay, cool. I love it. Anything else in the single property website? I mean, I love all of these options down here. The video tour, 3D, the floor plan, neighborhood.
Right.
It seems like there's a lot of really quality content that we could be creating for our site to really make it very dynamic. So, I think it is I think as we're moving into this more virtual, a more valuable presentation about all of the things, not only about the neighborhood, the community, the house, we're going to have to really load up more quality content onto something that's usable, as we move forward into this whole environment. And then the second thing that we all need to be exploring is, how do we, promote a new open house where we really don't have the access to be able to put 20 people into a house at the same time, which a lot of us top agents, that's what we've been doing. We've been, promoting open houses, we've been restricting showings, and we've been driving 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 people into a house at the same time, capturing a ton of leads, impressing, neighbors and impressing the community with our, marketing prowess. Well, that has been stripped of us. And a lot of us who have teams and buyer's agents, or even people like myself, who I sell a lot of property from open houses because I meet great people there and I sell them a house, you know, somewhere else. Like that's taken away. So we got to really figure out how to, you know, to leverage this thing more effectively. So for those of you that have not jumped into this, let's start jumping into this. Now's the time to take the time to figure out what to do and how to do it in each one of those steps, because we're really hedging for kind of what what the future looks like with our MLSs, which are now giving us opportunities to put website links. And I was talking to Robert a little bit about, instead of having single domains, how could we have it as a part of our website?
Right.
So they're going to make a lot of improvements for us, but I think for the people that have not done one, not created one, let's get on that ASAP. Let's book our virtual. Let's figure out how to get it into the social. Let's figure out how to get it onto YouTube. Let's get more of our 3D. Let's get all of our stuff dialed in now, so that, you know, as things start, more opportunities open up for us in the future, we're ready. Okay,
Right.
so you know, and if we're the ones that are ready and if we're the ones with the great presentation, we could take this and put this in front of a bunch of sellers, let's say an expired listing or for sale by owner, or any selling opportunity, and we'll absolutely dominate, you know, the new inventory coming to the market, because we've got something that's a little bit more technology forward thinking and savvy. So let's get on that now. And thank you, Robert, for your time. And let's catch up with another topic sometime soon. I got to jump to a new coaching session. So Robert, appreciate your time, man.
Patrick, good to be with you. Talk to you again in the future.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
Bing, bitty, bing, bing.